doing, guys? Let's have some fun today. Today's a good day. We are looking good today, guys. Things are looking good. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in. Put something in the chat. Let's shout you out. Yeah, buddy. Say something in the chat, guys. Let me shout you out.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. Yes, this is a sickness. This is a sickness, guys. Let me just play some background music here as we get our introductions in. So today we have a beautiful guest. We have Double O Mello here rocking out with us today. Mello,
Good, people. What's good? What's great? How y'all feeling?
yeah, buddy, is a big time Xbox supporter.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Yeah, buddy. Now, how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? It's been a while. Let's get some shout outs going before we start the chaos. So first we have Adidas member for 2 months. What up, Adidas? Thanks for the support. Xbox Jones. What up, man? We have Yataza. What up, my brother? Big B Money. What up?
What's good?
What up? ACD. That is my honey darling there, man. All right, so big money. So what's up, guys? Say something in the chat. I'll shout you out. Xbox over everything. What up, guys? Welcome. So tonight we have a very packed show. We have a co-host here with us today, Mello. He'll be giving his input into what we are doing and what we are talking about tonight. This week I've been rather busy, especially for, the gaming news. Now, we know that recently Phil Spencer had, what up, Backstrap Otaku, what up, welcome. We know that Phil Spencer recently had an interview. We'll talk about that. What we will talk about first, though, is some big news coming out from Call of Duty. Now, when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that for years, PlayStation had the first-party deal with Sony when it comes to Call of Duty. They would have had the marketing rights. But we know since Phil Spencer bought Activision Blizzard, he basically stopped all of that. There's no more marketing rights. And a matter of fact, that deal that Sony had is no longer. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button as you guys come in. It would help the stream. But let me share something here with you. And let me show how Game Pass really did well for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Look at this here. Look at this news here. And let me share. And Mello, you will give me your input on this, right?
Yeah, I can see
So
it on my end.
yeah, so here what it says, right? It says Call of Duty Black Ops 6 shatters a 9-year legacy. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is making waves in the gaming community, particularly on Xbox, where it has recently become the most played title. This marks a significant milestone, as it's the first time since 2014 Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that the Call of Duty game has achieved such popularity on this platform. Since its release last month, Black Ops 6 has garnered a lot of positive feedback from players and critics alike, who have praised its engaging gameplay, stunning graphics, and innovative features. Players have been especially impressed by the game's immersion single player campaign and the expansive multiplayer modes. The introduction to new mechanics and maps has revitalized the experience, drawing both longtime fans and newcomers into the action. Xbox gamers have embraced the game wholeheartedly, contributing to its impressive player base and ongoing discussion within the community. Now, this is big news here because everyone was saying, look what Call of Duty will do for Game Pass, but not much persons were saying, look at what Game Pass would do for Call of Duty. Game Pass would have, basically exposed Call of Duty to brand new players. In addition to that, it would have, garnered new, old-time supporters back to the franchise. Now, so right now, currently, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is most played on the Xbox. How do you feel about that, Mello?
Man, it's a long time coming. I already knew that it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
As you always said, you heard me pass on the show, the
yeah.
Great Migration.
The Great
It's
Migration.
simple. The Great Game in Migration.
Yeah, buddy.
I seen it coming because I know for a fact that when it came to Call of Duty, Xbox has always been known as the bro shooter
Yeah,
from day one, from day zero.
yeah.
So knowing that it was coming back to the Xbox console, and then on top of that, being able to be in Game Pass, I don't care what nobody say. They may not say that they don't like saving money, but everybody likes saving a little money in their pocket here and
That's
there.
right. That's right.
And seeing that you can get Call of Duty as well as the season, I think it was like the season pass for like $30 to get the
Yeah,
game. The Game Pass, you don't have to pay $30. Whereas the competitors are paying over $100. It was a no-brainer to a lot of consumers at this point in time. So I'm definitely rocking with it.
but the funny thing, Mello, I recall that there were some ponies saying that they were boycotting this game. I recall that they
Oh
are going to boycott this game, and this game is Microsoft is going
those
to make it
emotional
worse.
games. The past, that's
Yeah,
emotional
yeah,
games. Them the
yeah.
ones that at that time of the month, and Sony's not giving them what they like. And Xbox came over there. Phil Spencer came with a box of chocolate and some tissue and said, "We got games over here for you.
Yes. Let
Come
me give
on
a shout
home.
out.
Come on home."
Correct. Let me give a shout out to Professor Strong. What up, man? And Valkyrie Rose. What up? What up? Xbox Jones. Yeah. So yeah, it's very funny how we are seeing even the PlayStation community embracing this game. This game is better under Microsoft, and that's very clear. Now, what is very surprising, this is what I want to show you here, Mello. One would think that PlayStation would have had Lego Horizon that recently came out. They would have had Astrobot, and one would reason that they are playing these games on their platform because according to these ponies, Mello, PlayStation makes the best games, right? So let's see what games these ponies are playing because I have the stats here. Let's see what these ponies are playing. Mello, I hope they are playing PlayStation games, huh?
I would hope so. They playing PlayStation games. How much they count for it?
Yeah, let's see the games that these guys are playing. I really hope it is PlayStation games. Look at this here. This is
Facts, you about to
saying,
hit him with the fun facts. You hit him with the fun
yeah,
facts.
yeah. Look at this one here. This is Matt Piscatilla, right? He is from Sir Kuna, US Player Engagement Tracker, top 15 titles by total week. So this is the week of November 19th. So this was just last week there. Let's see what these ponies are playing last week. I'm seeing Call of Duty #1 across the board, with the exception of this. Is this the Switch? No, with the exception of Steam, right? So we have Call of Duty #1 on PlayStation, Call of Duty #1 on Xbox, and Counter-Strike #1 on the PC on Steam. Now, how come Call of Duty is #1 on PlayStation, Melo? I'm trying to understand this. Now, as we go down, we're saying on the PlayStation side.
If I gotta get you a shot in the dark with that, they love Microsoft games.
yeah, that's very clear, right? So we have Fortnite, we have Grand Theft Auto 5, we have NBA 2K25. I'm not seeing a single PlayStation game on this list. Are these PlayStation fans actually playing their games, Melo?
Absolutely not.
What happened to the bangers, man?
Though, Pastor? You know what's crazy?
What's that? Tell me.
I don't see Helldivers 2.
Exactly. But you know where I see Helldivers 2? I see Helldivers 2 on Steam. That's #3 most played last week. So are you saying that the PC crowd, it continues to play this game more than PlayStation gamers who cap for this game like wildfire?
The facts are the facts. Hey man, I don't have 20/20 vision, but it's clear as day right now. The writing on the wall.
Let me give a shout out to Knights of the Realm. What up, man? Welcome. Gun Griffin, that's a smart guy there, man. Yeah, welcome, guys. So it's very clear that these ponies are not even playing their first party titles. I would expect at least, give me an Astrobot, give me some sort of Lego. Where is Lego, Melo? Lego just came out. Where is Lego? That Lego Horizon.
I already knew Lego wasn't going to sell. That was kind of give me at that point. They never played a Lego title over there on their franchise before, so.
Well, I'll tell you something. Remember, they said that Gorilla is the main studio that would have, make this game, and they said that Gorilla, they always have a hit. They don't miss, Melo. That's what the ponies say. They say Gorilla don't miss. Yeah, that's what they miss. The Gorilla don't miss. They always hit the mark and they don't miss. But let's see how this is doing on Steam. Let's see how. So okay, before I put the picture up, Melo, what player count do you think Lego Horizon is right now on Steam? Do you think it's 10,000 players will be playing? Do you think it's 20,000 players? How many players do you think you will see Lego Horizon on Steam? Don't forget, they don't miss, Gorilla don't miss. So take that into consideration.
The fact Gorilla don't miss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them good gracious. I'm gonna say about 30,000.
All right, so 30,000. So Melo is saying 30,000 ponies and Jabonis will be playing Lego Horizon. In the chat, tell me how many players do you suspect is playing Lego Horizon on Steam? Let's see. Wow, Melo, I am seeing a grand total of 218 players. 218 players. Melo, what are we doing?
This is a sickness. It is deviant, therefore we don't want it.
This is a sickness, Melo. What's going on here, man? 200.
Oh, wait, not 200 for a Lego Horizon?
Come on, man. Remember, they said that these guys could rival Nintendo with these kiddie game, man. They said that they are rivals to Nintendo.
Yeah, this wasn't it, because this definitely was not it.
No, this wasn't it, man. And I mean, there's an all-time peak of guess how much? Are you seeing
All-time
the screen?
peak of 200.
No, the all-time
All-time
peak.
peak was probably 1,200.
No, Melo. Come on, Melo. 15. How about a 600, man? How about a
Oh, no. Oh, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
600 all-time peak?
So
But
wait,
they said,
Pastor. Wait 1
yeah,
minute. You telling me out of so-called 600 million, 60 million consoles shipped,
yeah,
million consoles in these people's houses, only
yeah.
200 people?
Come on, man. But if you were to
200.
compare that, listen to me, Melo. This is a shame. I am now trying to understand: does Sony still have the eye? Do they still have the eye for good gaming, Melo? Because they said Horizon was supposed to be able to capture the hearts and the minds of the kiddies, the children of the future, Melo. That's what they said.
They look down dead right now. They look like they blind. Stevie Wonder could afford being 200.
I mean, the children of the future, Melo. Come on, man. Look at what they are feeding these kids. Rubbish. Well,
Pastor, did they or did they not just drop a $700 console?
yes, they did. They did drop a PlayStation 5 Pro.
And you telling me they couldn't at least bundle this game to help the sales out? Like
That is a good idea,
at this
Melo.
point, they got to give
That's
it away
a good
for
idea.
free.
That's a good idea, Melo. A nice Horizon 200. 200.
Oh my God.
All we could do at this point, Melo, is laugh. That's the best we could do, Melo. All we could do is laugh, man. But I mean, that's it. Now,
Bro,
this week,
Redfall did better numbers than that.
yes,
Pentiment did
yes,
better numbers than that.
yes, yeah. Oh, not Pentiment. Come on, man. Pentiment.
Pentiment did better numbers than that.
Jeez.
And that was a reading video game. That was reading fundamentals.
So far we are seeing that these guys are not playing their games on their platform. We just saw the numbers there from Matt Piscatella, and even on Steam, they are not performing on Steam, right? So I mean, it's not looking too good for Sony right now when it comes to their recent releases. Astrobot has completely fell off the chart. It's nowhere to be found. I mean, it's maybe somewhere picking up Mario money, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they have some other banger coming for the year, right? So far, we are not seeing anything going well so far for Sony. But let's look back. Let's take a look back at Xbox, because this week, Phil Spencer did have an interview, and there were a lot of persons that were saying that right now Microsoft is dead, the Xbox is dead. Let's look at what he's saying here on Pure Xbox, because you might be surprised as to what Phil is saying here when it comes to the Xbox, the Xbox ecosystem and how the platform is going all together. So this is an article from Pure Xbox. I'll read it, Melo, and then you will give me your input, right? Hear what it says. Right. Did anybody new come in? I think I saw Rob. What up, Rob? We have Delusion of Grandeur. What up, man? Welcome.
What's good, bro? Make sure you hit the like button.
Griffin. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. This is Pure Xbox, and hear what it says. It says, is Xbox successful right now? Phil Spencer shares his thoughts. We need to be creative and adaptive, right? Hear what it says. It says, it's been a weird year for Xbox, right? There have been plenty of success and hopefully more to come with the likes of Stalker 2, Flight Simulator 2024, and Indiana Jones on the way. But a few negative moments as well. We have seen jobs that have been lost, studios that have been closed, and a very controversial reaction to the idea of putting Xbox first-party titles on PlayStation and Nintendo platforms. And yet, Xbox is apparently healthier than ever. This is what Xbox head Phil Spencer told Bloomberg in an interview this week, where he advised that the business is performing and it should result in an exciting future, both hardware and first-party software. He says Xbox business has never been more healthier. However, he also warned that the need to remain creative and adaptive in order to achieve continued success. He actually pointed to the idea of a 1,000 console as being something that Xbox need to avoid if the company wants to reach new players. Was this a subtle dig at the PlayStation 5 Pro? I say yes. Probably not, but maybe just a little bit. Ultimately, Spencer feels optimistic about the industry, including the growth of mobile games, and believes that Xbox needs to remain open-minded to things like new business models, devices, and ways of access. So this is some good news here by the head honcho himself, Phil Spencer, despite what the ponies are saying, despite what the biased news media is saying. Microsoft moves that they made this year is making their business healthier. They had to make some cuts because of redundancy. They had to make some hard decision, letting go some very important studios. But all the moves that they made, we are seeing based on this report, it's looking good. Mello, what are your thoughts on what Phil Spencer said here?
I feel personally, I think he's doing a great job right now with the narrative that he's bringing out. Let's be honest, people lose their jobs every day, and as more and more years and time go with the Chat GTP and just AI evolving in gaming, it's going to be a reduction, even to the point of unionizing. That's a part of the union. Once they agreed upon making video gaming more of a union-based atmosphere instead of how it was prior with crunch and all the other negatives that was going on, they had to downsize, especially after you spending out so much money towards this ABK deal. Once the dust settled, it was going to be time for people to go. So I know they're downsizing for a better to improve like the way of living and work environment wise, but I'm more happy to say that they are not out the console business. That's what I like. That's what I wanted to hear. That was the really serious taking point for me personally. And software sales are through the roof to the point where Socking the Dollar is actually getting his bonus. So that's letting you know that Microsoft isn't going nowhere at all. They are totally invested into gaming, and as long as I'm getting my games, that's all that matters for me personally.
It is no longer the console war, Mello. It's the content war. It's all about content and value for the platform, right?
Exactly.
So everyone is eating good when it comes to the platform that is Xbox. We are seeing more games coming in. I mean, this year alone, Mello, the ending of this year is looking very stark. Let me show you something here that was recently posted up in the community, right? Let me show you this here. Recently, we would have posted up a little screen share here. Tell me what you think about. Tell me which one you are looking forward to the most. So this year is
you ain't even gotta show me no video. Listen here.
This year.
We're gonna be playing Stalker 2 in the next week.
Yeah.
One of the biggest titles that we on the PC market is now on the console. We're gonna be playing
Stalker 2 4K 60 looking crisp.
Looking crispy, you feel me?
Come on.
Indiana Jones. Big Indiana Jones. I know everybody crying about the first person view.
Yeah.
For me personally, I love when a developer goes out and step out of their comfort zone and deliver something new.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the game still got Indiana Jones humor.
Yeah.
everybody know and love about Indiana Jones. I'm that day zero. Definitely gonna be playing that. Avowed kicking off the year 2025.
Yeah.
I'm not so much into the medieval games like that. It's been a while, but I'm definitely gonna check this one out because I
It's on
think
Game
they
Pass.
did. Yeah, it's in Game Pass. Come on now.
Come on.
Not losing anything. I'm not losing no sleep over something I was
Nope.
already going to pay for. And
Correct.
then coming in March, South by Midnight, baby.
Come
Oh,
on,
I can't wait. I can't wait, baby. Oh, I saw that trailer and I instantly jumped up. I'm like, yes, I need to see the mythology of the South, of New Orleans.
I mean,
man. And we got a black protagonist, female
come
protagonist.
Come on, man.
Man, they hidden in the art style pops out completely. Like every time I see it, that art style is new, inventive, and it's gonna look good on that Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. Xbox is a platform that have a lot for. It has something for everyone. If you like the shooters, there's Stalker 2. If you like that sense of adventure, that sense of mystery, Indiana Jones. And let me say something about Indiana Jones. Before Metroid Prime became Metroid Prime, that was third person. Matter of fact, yes, that was third person. And when they decided to make Metroid Prime first person, the community kicked up against it. And right now, currently, because they took a chance with Metroid Prime, now that is a staple for Nintendo. So sometimes you need to come out of your comfort zone, just as what Melo said here. And this is what they are doing with Indiana Jones, The Great Circle. And this game is looking really, really good. Mystery, action, sense of adventure, humor. Indiana Jones is looking good. Flight Simulator, I'm even hearing that PlayStation guy on IGN raving about that. Avowed for the RPG players. I mean, Melo, the last half of this year is looking stacked for for Microsoft.
Very crispy, very crispy.
Come on, man. Crispy like a two-piece chicken.
It's only gonna get better because guess what? Y'all forgetting it's the beginning of the year, so you know we got a direct that's coming out between January and February.
Yes, I forgot that.
They're gonna be announcing even more titles that be coming after that.
Yeah.
They are literally killing it on the release side of things because that was my number one concern. Yeah. How would you want to release all of these titles without cannibalizing all of your other good smaller titles?
Yeah.
And as of right now, I have no complaints. Whatsoever.
No complaints whatsoever. No, I'll tell you something. So we see Microsoft is killing it when it comes to the content. There's a lot of games coming, guys. I mean, I am feeling like a first-class citizen because I get these games first, and I get these games on Game Pass. Right? It cannot be compared to anything. You see the value in these games, right? Now, I'll tell you something. Recently, there was some news on the Game Awards, Melo, right? I don't know if you saw that news. But let me read what our friend Jeff Keighley is doing. And to me, it seems a little bit suspicious, right? Let me read what our friend Jeff Keighley is doing. Here. Where is it? Here. Let me see if I get it. Look at here, right? So Jeff Keighley would have put out a statement when it comes to the Game Awards. He says, DLCs, expansion packs, and remakes, remasters eligible. And this is what Jeff Keighley said, right? He said, the Game Awards aims to recognize the best creative and technical work each year, irrespective of the format of that content's release. Expansion packs, new games, seasons, DLCs, remakes, and remasters are eligible in all categories. If the jury deems the new creative and technical work to be worthy of a nomination, factors such as the newest of the content and its price value should be taken into consideration. Now, Jeff Keighley Game Awards is one of the biggest game awards of the year. Now, I am asking myself this, Mello. Jeff Keighley never did this before, right? This is the first year he decided to put expansion packs, seasons, remakes, remasters, DLCs. They are being able to, they can be counted as Game of the Year. So you could basically see, Mello, the new release of Mario Kart Cars as Game of the Year. Right? This is what Jeff Keighley is saying here. To me, this is ludicrous. This here is a madness. And I know why he's doing it. Mello, which company came out with the most, or rather, which platform came out with the most remake and remasters this year, Mello?
Oh, that's easily. We call that the Funkmaster Flex PlayStation over there.
Come on.
Boy, they got so much DJ equipment over there. They done remake, rehash, flip, flop.
This is crazy,
drop.
man.
They done mixed and mastered the whole entire catalog of the same games over and over again. And want us to believe that the consumer keep buying them. It's amazing.
This is amazing. How
many times can you put so much makeup on one pig and still call it something?
Come on, man. Come on. This is amazing, Mello. These guys are saying DLC. So a DLC could win Game of the Year?
Absolutely not. But they're going to try to make a way, though. They're going to flip the books because they don't want to see Microsoft and Hellblade 2 take over this gaming award. The only next gen video game that's on the market, Hellblade 2 that's on Xbox. They don't want it to be. So they're going to fluff the numbers.
Correct. Let me say shout out to Turknet. What up, man? So yeah, I mean this was, to me, this is a failure by Jeff Keighley in the Game Awards. He's basically saying that he is working for Sony without saying he's working for Sony here. I mean, it's crazy. That's ludicrous in my opinion. But Mello, we must move, man. Let me show you this. Now, based on what you remember, Mello, do you remember the touting the PlayStation 5 Pro as this is basically the second coming? This console would be able to make you pancakes in the morning, mow the lawn. This console will be able to do everything you need. We are talking about all games, 4K 60, all games, 8K, 9K, we even go up to 120. This game is more powerful than a 4090 Ti or something like that. This is what the pony said. It's more powerful than the most expensive gaming laptop. Now look at this here. Listen to this as this guy talks about the PlayStation 5 Pro, and if it is you see a difference, right? Tell me if it is you see a difference here.
Let me squint. Let me get my
Can you see a difference?
Yeah. Get your glasses and tell me how many pixels you see here, how many new cars and how many dust you see here. Look at this.
Can you see a difference? If you haven't bought a PS5 Pro for $700, is this convincing you that, damn, I just got to go out and buy
one? This guy, he purposely put the two PlayStation, because one is a PlayStation 5. Are you guys seeing a difference? In the chat, are you guys seeing a difference with the right and left screen? Which one is which? Who is who?
Man, Jesus. I gotta scrimp my eyes. Hold on. How many trees I see? Let me see if I see. Oh man.
By the way, if you do want to buy one, I have now put my Amazon affiliate link in, but for GT7 so far, there is nothing to suggest that you should buy one. You don't get ray tracing whilst you're racing. That's different to
No
Forza,
ray
where you do
tracing.
get ray tracing when you're racing. And I've made comparison
No
videos.
ray tracing.
They're all very dramatic and exciting. But the simple fact is, what you're seeing on screen, because I'm driving live, there is no ray tracing. So it'd be interesting if you thought there was ray tracing, because there are some arguments to say that ray tracing is just overblown. It's a bit of a gimmick in a way, and you can get very similar effects with baked-in lighting. I mean, the lighting here looks impressive. There's stylistic choices with the glare that I personally wouldn't do. But I'm going to pause it here, actually, because can you see a difference between the two screens here? Yes, I'm slightly in a different part of the road. But again, this is PS5 on the left to confirm, PS5 Pro on the right, and this is not replay. This is me driving in both of them. Driving the car. I drive this car in real life, by the way, if you didn't know.
Wow. So this guy here, he purposely put PlayStation 5 Pro on both screens, and it basically asks his audience to could they tell a difference. And to believe you me, you can't tell a difference. No ray tracing while driving. You will get ray tracing while you stand still, like how cars do. We know that the purpose of a car is to, make it stand still, right? So this is what we are seeing here. Again, is the PlayStation 5 Pro worth $700? Oh, sorry, $800, because we're talking about tax, the stand, and the CD drive? You tell me. But Mello, we are not done, Mello. We saw how the PlayStation 5... Is Mello there? Mello, where you at, man? So we'll wait until Mello come back. But we just saw the PlayStation 5 there humiliate themselves. Now let's look at this. Let's see what Digital Foundry had to say about, the PlayStation 5 when it comes to, how they would have advanced their game with this game here. Tell me what you guys think about this. Look at this. Listen to what he's saying here.
They have added PSSR in this game in the performance mode, and image quality, unfortunately, it's really not good with PSSR in this.
So Digital Foundry is saying that PSSR is not good on this game, right? It's not good at all. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you did not subscribe us yet. Let's see if we can get the stream up to about 50 likes.
Title. If you look at this side by side, for instance, you can see just how unstable the game appears now with PSSR in the performance mode. I would personally go as far as to say it looks dramatically worse than the...
So you heard what this guy said? Digital Foundry is saying that this Star Wars, I believe, this isn't Star Wars Outlaws, I believe. I think this is the next Star Wars game, the older Star Wars game. They are saying that it looked worse on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let me put it back for you so you guys could hear it. Let me raise the volume up. Listen to what he's saying here.
Mode. I would personally go as far as to say it looks dramatically worse than the old performance mode here, which after the patch...
Let me just give some shout outs. I saw some new guys came in. Let me see. I got robbed. I got Slaychi. What up, man? I got Xbox is king. I got Rob. Who again is here? I saw some new guys. Hey, Xbox the best box. What up, man? Who again? Yeah. Welcome, guys.
Last September with FSR was not that offensive looking. It was not too bad. It was basically okay, especially from a normal viewing distance on a large format television. It's just super unstable. It sort of reminds me of like...
So what they are saying is the PSSR is super unstable. It is making some games look worse on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And this is what these guys are capping for. Crazy.
Like XCSS with more heavy upscale factors, where there's a kind of low...
What up, Neve? What up?
...level instability to the image with kind of machine learning based upscale artifacts everywhere. Some things also look a little bit buggy, like the way that PSSR can render foliage here.
So the PlayStation 5 Pro foliage looks worse than the PlayStation 5. This is crazy work, and they are trying to justify the price of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Get out of here.
It's very unstable, and the lighting on the foliage can kind of pulse in and out in a really distracting manner. They have added PSSR in this game in the performance mode, and image quality, unfortunately, it's really not good with PSSR in this title. If you look at this side by side, for instance,
yes, it is. It sounds like a pisser. Yes, it's true.
you can see just how unstable the game appears now with PSSR in the performance mode. I would personally go as far as to say it looks dramatically worse than the old performance mode here, which after the patch last September with FSR was not.
Yeah, so I mean, the PlayStation 5 Pro is being scrutinized, guys, and we are seeing that time and time again. There are some games that are performing well, but there are other games that are running worse on the PlayStation 5 Pro. For $800, I expect nothing but the best when it comes to performance, when it comes to visuals, right? This is what Mark Cerny promised, and he's not delivering it. I expect the best, to see the best, to hear about the best when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it's simply not the best. That is clear, right?
Not that offensive.
So we must move, guys. So again, we would have knocked out a few topics. But we are coming to the main topic here. And the main topic tonight, guys, is PlayStation, Sony. Are they good for the consumers? I mean, when these guys invest their money and their time in a PlayStation platform, you expect to be treated like a customer. You expect to be served. And I mean, if anyone who has a PlayStation in the chat, seriously, you should consider listening to this, because this is going to shock you. This is going to really shock you if it is you own a PlayStation 5. Now, we have a very, very interesting story about a man named Hakoom. And Hakoom is a big PlayStation fan. I don't think he's a pony. He don't participate in the band, but I believe he's just a PlayStation 5 fan. But he's seeing why PlayStation is one of the worst companies out there. Look at what Hakoom is going to say. And guys, we are going to react to his video. Listen to Hakoom. Right, let me put him up here. Look at this here, guys. Sony, before I play the video, let me just say this. Sony and the ponies claimed that Sony sold the most consoles last quarter. They are making money hand over fist, right? They are doing so well. So one would expect that their service is top-notch. One would expect that their call centers is top-notch. But listen to this gentleman here.
I wanted to release this video 2 months ago, but I hesitated because I thought PlayStation would solve the problem. We will come to a conclusion and everything would be fine. But sadly, nothing was solved. I tried my best to solve this. I even told them I'm gonna release a video. It's not like I did this behind their back. They knew about this. And now I'm going to explain all the reasons and why this happened. But before that, let me introduce myself for the people who don't know who Hakoom is, or Hakoom, like you call me. My name is Abdul Hakam, aka Hakoom, my nickname. I started gaming back in the 80s. I started with like Sega, Nintendo, and the other old consoles.
So this is an old school gamer. This guy have been gaming for years. This guy is basically a Sony fan, right? He owned different consoles, but it's looking like the main consoles he played on is Sony, right? So let's see what he has in store for us.
Retro consoles. As soon as the PlayStation 1 dropped, I loved that console. I got hooked up to the PlayStation brand and I loved it. Their games, their consoles, everything was perfect about them. I had the PS2, and until the PS3, I created my online account, Hakoom, back then in 2007. That's like 16, 17 years ago. And then Sony released the trophy patch. So I started hunting trophies. I enjoyed hunting trophies until I became the #1 trophy hunter in the world.
So he used to be the #1 trophy hunter in the world for Sony. So this is a big, big fan, guys. I mean, his fandom would have been up there. And no doubt Sony would have taken notice of that. Let's continue.
In 2009, and I entered the Guinness World Records 5 times between 2018 and 2019. Then the trophy system became trash, so I quit at 2021. I unofficially retired. I did not tell this officially. I unofficially retired in 2021.
Right.
But by that time, I already had partnership with PlayStation. They used to send me games, consoles, everything for reviewing and unboxing.
So this guy was a big deal to PlayStation. They knew who this guy was, right? They knew who this guy is. Sony knows who this guy is. So they have a good working relationship with Sony. I mean, this guy was a big deal. It appears that he was the GOAT in trophy hunting.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Yes, so he was the GOAT in what he did, right? Let's have that super chat read from Yataza. Hey, Yataza, thank you for that super chat, man. It goes a long way. Yataza, let me just get your thing here. Okay, Yataza says, ponies are dumb. They focus on console sales and Microsoft, Xbox focus on IPs. The war of IPs and not console. Glad your channel exposed Sony's way. Yeah, Yataza, I had to do it, man. I had to do it. So yes, this guy's a big deal. Let's listen to what he's saying here.
I got my popularity from all of this, but sadly, the problems started in September 2024. So this is a short explanation about Hakoom. So here's what happened exactly. As is, I did not change anything in the story. I will say both sides of the story, my side and PlayStation's side. So I'm not gonna hide anything about this. It all started in September 9. When I was on a trip to Saudi Arabia, I was invited by PlayStation to attend the Astrobot event. When I came back home, I was tired, I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning, started playing. And before I sleep on September 9th, I wanted to log in an online game and found out that my account is suspended. I could not log in, I got an error. And when I tried to log
So, you all heard that, right? This guy got flown out by Sony. Sony would have wined and dined this gentleman here. And then this guy flew back to his apartment or drove back to his hotel. He went to sleep. He put on his PlayStation account and he saw that your PlayStation account is permanently banned. Right? So you guys following so far, right? Let me give a shout out to Flyboy. What up? What up? What up, Flyboy? What up? So let's continue.
log in, it said my account has been permanently suspended, not temporary. It was permanently suspended. So I was shocked. What have I done to get permanently suspended? I logged into my email, my PlayStation email, and checked to see for the reason, because you have to get an email from PlayStation if you get banned. You have to. This is not something that you will not get. So I logged into my email and I found there is nothing in the email, not in the junk and not in my inbox. I went to sleep. I thought maybe it's a bug. Happens with PlayStation. Many people got banned for 2-3 days and got their accounts back. So I said, okay, maybe it's a bug. I went to sleep and I woke up the next day and the problem is still there.
So basically, his account, I don't know what happened, but somebody basically, they blew up his account. They blew up this guy account. This guy is just an honest PlayStation guy, and they blew him up. What up to Thriller Ali? What up, my brother? That guy is a very smart guy there, man. Thriller Ali, what up? Yeah, so they blew up this guy account, right? So let's continue.
I waited a few hours until Sony is online, and I went and talked to the customer support. Sadly, the customer support treated me like completely like a piece of trash. They treated me, and they did not even, the customer service.
So Sony here is making the most money in the industry. Sony is selling consoles hand over fist according to these ponies. They focus on consoles, right? Are you telling me they can't invest a fraction of that money into their customer support, in training their customer support, how to deal with their customers, especially a guy who is devoted to Sony like this? They treated this guy like trash. You heard him? Like trash. This is how you do your best, Sony? If it is you do your best this, what would you do, persons? Come on, man, Sony.
You talk to them, they're like robots. They don't care about you. They don't talk to you nicely. And if you keep on asking, they just shut down the line in your face. I kept on trying to talk to them.
That's the arrogance of Sony. It's even expressed by the customer service. The arrogance.
For like 10 other agents, they all treat me the same thing. They ask for your information. When you give it to them, you ask them, why is your account back? Sorry, we cannot tell you. Why can't you tell me? What's the reason? Why did I get banned? No, we cannot tell you. Just check your email. Just tell you to check your email. Well, nothing. I got nothing on my email. What do you want me to do? I was treated like a piece of trash, sadly. Anyways,
wow.
I called the customer support by telephone, not a live chat, and I was treated the same. They just tell you are sorry, we cannot help you. So why can't you help me? I mean, if I'm getting robbed and I call the police, imagine a police.
So just let me get this straight. After he explained himself, he's known by Sony. But I say he's not known by Sony. And he explained what happened. Obviously, this man is in the right. Are you guys saying, or is he trying to say that Sony did nothing? The customer did the customer hotline did nothing. They said they couldn't help. This is what Sony is doing to their customers. This is why I'm telling you, if you have a PlayStation 5, you need to listen to this video. You can't say you were not warned. Listen very carefully.
Police officer.
Xbox's King said he's been saying this since 20. What is that? Since the PlayStation 4.
Tells you I cannot help.
Listen.
You. I just get robbed. It's not working like that. So I was lucky to get in touch with a private department in PlayStation, which was able to help. Actually, they were on the case, and I was happy about it when they finally.
All right, so Sony's on the case. Let's see what Sony does. Sony's on the case. Let's see.
They were going on the case and did not shut the telephone in my face. So by email, they were investigating. And while they were investigating, after a few days, I got a message on my WhatsApp from a good fellow from Saudi Arabia. I don't know who he is, but thanks to him. He told me, hello, Hakoom, your account has been leaked on the internet with your account information. This guy.
Now, this is where it's very tricky for you ponies. Are you seeing what's going on here? Sony has the most money. They're selling the most console. And you telling me they cannot protect your data? How did this man's account get leaked online? What is Sony protecting their data with? Is it with a chihuahua? What's going on? What is the protection Sony is protecting this data with? If this guy could be hacked, any one of you, and look at, they have his telephone number, his name, his email address, maybe his ID. This is crazy.
Guy is bribing Sony employees in PlayStation and leaking user data.
Well, what is that? Pulling Hakoom is crazy. What? Pulling Hakoom is crazy work. Unk is GS playing for Platts. What are y'all gonna pull next PlayStation US? Pulling the leak Hakoom is crazy. Watch this. All right. Yeah, so I mean, this is crazy. This guy, all his information is out there.
For his own sales. Like he takes your information and sells it on the internet. Or he bans it and then unbans it and sells it. I don't know how it works. I don't know how, really. I'm sure there are some people, they emailed me, they know about this. As you can see with the screenshot on the screen. So I found out.
I mean, if after hearing this, you guys still give your credit card information to Sony and trust Sony with your data, there's only one thing I can tell you.
Y'all smoking crack. Something is wrong with you people.
Yeah.
About this, and I was shocked really that somebody's selling my information. I mean, the screenshot is from a PlayStation computer. It's not from my computer. It's not from his computer. It's from an admin computer.
So you guys heard that? This is not from a random computer. This is from an admin computer. So it appears that somebody in Sony has gone rogue, and I don't know if they are taking this random person's account and selling it on the dark web or selling it on the web. But this is scary. I am so happy I don't have a PlayStation on a PlayStation account, because this is what could happen. And this is not the first time, guys. Remember, throughout the years, this has been a problem for Sony. They have been compromised many times when it comes to data being leaked out from Sony. So anyone who has a PlayStation or has a PlayStation account should take note and make the relevant steps to correct it. Crazy.
Nobody has access to stuff like this on the internet except for the PlayStation admins. The evidence is in front of you on screen. And it wasn't just my account, it was many people's accounts. I got many screenshots, as you can see on screen. These are from PlayStation.
This is from PlayStation admins. Look at this, guys. Are you guys seeing this?
This is a sickness. It is deviant, therefore we don't want it.
This is from actual PlayStation admin accounts. They are leaking these people information online. They are compromising their security, and Sony is just sitting back and doing nothing about it. Why is this not making mainstream gaming news? Why is IGN's and the games and the what else? The other big gaming media platforms, why are they not talking about this and getting persons aware of what could happen to their account?
Support admin computers. You can even see the number 2 Trophy Hunters account is even leaked. Moreover, you can see there is even a guy from Gran Turismo company, Polyphony. His account details are leaked. It's not just my account leak.
Wow. Shubadi bow. Look at this.
Many people's accounts are leaked. So it's not just a Hakoom case, it's a worldwide case now. So I took all this information and forwarded it to Sony. It's evidence. I cannot go with this evidence online. I will solve the problem privately. This is what you have to do, actually. So I took this information and gave it to PlayStation Online. Other users might just put it on the internet directly and make a big deal out of it. But no, I played it correctly. I gave...
So he's saying that he played it by the book. He did exactly what he's supposed to do when something like this happened. He gave all the information to Sony, hoping that Sony would be his savior. They would basically track down this guy, capture him, basically scrub his information from the internet, and give this guy back his account. This is what Sony should have done, right? Anyone would think so.
All this information to PlayStation on the email. After a few days, I got a phone call. I was surprised.
Now listen to this phone call here, guys. Listen to this phone call here.
What about it? Yeah, your case is being escalated. Which case exactly? We're the one who contacted PlayStation support like 3 days ago. Or am I the wrong person? No, I did not open any case. Which case are you talking about? The case that you just opened, like, hold on, let me check the status. On 9th of September. Yes. Yeah. A case was opened on your PlayStation account. What is your name? Anthony. And from which department are you calling? Calling from PlayStation. Okay, Anthony. Who raised this case? Me?
So these guys are pretending to be, Sony support, and they are calling people with their profile. This guy has all this Hakoom's information. He even knows when it is he would have called and made the report to Sony. Isn't this scary, guys?
Yeah. On September 9th, where did I raise this case? You mean on PlayStation support or on a call? Yeah, you've contacted us by a chat. By a chat support. As I'm seeing here. Okay, and why was my account suspended? Due to a violation of terms of service.
Yes, which terms exactly did I violate?
Well, I did not, unfortunately, I don't have any information.
Right, so we're seeing it very clear there, guys. This is I mean, there should be persons talking about this more. I know a couple Xbox guys spoke about it, but Sony really should be doing a better job when it comes to protecting their customers' data. I mean, these ponies are out here fighting for their life, defending Sony. At least protect your horse's data, man. Protect your horse's data.
Okay, then why if you're calling me? Anyways, guys, this video is 4 minutes long. I don't want to bore you with it, but as you see, this guy, okay, called me and acted like a PlayStation agent on the telephone. I did not believe it. I had my doubts. First of all, I said maybe it's true because I was in a dire situation. I don't know what to believe anymore. So he said, I'm gonna call you back in 2 days. And as you can see, he said he's from PlayStation and he exactly knew when I have spoken to PlayStation on live chat. How did this person know exactly?
Guys, I think there are rogue elements in Sony. I believe some of the admins are selling persons' profile and data online. And Sony is not doing anything about it. Sony, the company that made all that money the last quarter, is not doing anything to prevent this. There's no checks and balances. I mean, how could you even trust Sony having a PlayStation account?
Exactly when I have spoken to PlayStation. How did he know on the 9th, exactly on the 9th? How did he know that? Anyways, the guy called me. I called after this call. I actually called PlayStation and asked him, do you call your clients? They told no, this is a scammer. So, okay, I found out that this guy was a scammer, actually. He wanted more information from my account. He called me the next day and said, again, it was a British number this time. It was not from California, it was from UK. He said, I'm again Anthony from PlayStation, and I'm calling back regarding...
So he's using a VPN. He's using a VPN to change his location.
Regarding your case. We want to confirm something about your case. I need your last 4 digits of your credit card. I think because he could not find my credit card information on my account because I did not put my credit card information there. So he wanted to steal it that way. This is how he wanted to steal my...
So you all hear what they're doing? So because, I mean, he did a smart thing. He did not put his credit card information there. I don't know how he's purchasing games without his credit card information, but the scammer basically called him to ask him what are the last 4 digits of his credit card. So this is what they're doing. They're getting you information. If it is you don't have your credit card number there, they're calling you and asking you for your number so that they could take the money, right?
My credit card information. So he acted like a Sony employee. In the end, I told him, by the way, you are not from PlayStation. How did you move from America to UK in 1 day? And what the hell is this? Who are you? He said, no, I'm from PlayStation. I said, if you are from PlayStation, never calls anybody. Don't lie to me. He then closed the telephone. He did not want to continue the chat, sadly. I should have acted more dumb with him, so I go along with to see in the end where he wanted to reach. But anyways, it's done now. So after that, I took this phone call, I recorded it, and I sent it to PlayStation. PlayStation has this call, video call. I've sent it to them. And then I waited. I thought, that is it. PlayStation has the evidence now. Yeah. They will finally unban my account, and my life will go on again.
No, this guy had all the evidence, right? He had the video recording of the scammer talking to him. In addition to that, he would have sent information to Sony before that. So Sony should unban this guy, give him back all his trophies, give him back all his accounts, and even reimburse him for all the trouble that they caused. Because this was a lot of trouble. Yeah? They should do that.
Normally. I got a response after about few days from PlayStation, and I was utterly shocked. I was shocked. I have read the email 3 times. I went to the toilet to wash my face 3 times, thinking I was in a dream.
So he said when Sony sent him back the response, he read it 3 times. When he saw that response, this is what he said.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That is what he said, guys. When he saw the report, he even washed his face 3 times after he saw it. He couldn't believe what he was reading. Wow.
I did not
Look at this guy. After he read that, look at this guy pressure. One, good Lord. I mean, this guy, he's actually sick. He's literally sick.
This is a sickness.
Yes, I mean, it is a sickness. This is pressure to make your heart explode. 165 over 128. This is what Sony is doing. Sony is raising people pressure. They are damaging people's heart, person's vascular system. This is madness. Sony is out to kill you ponies. I don't know what is going on here, man. Look at this guy pressure. This guy pressure is reading so high, man. Sony, you are murderers.
Understand, I was shocked by this. They wrote to me in my email, we have finally found the issue with your account. You have violated some terms and stuff. And the violations are as follows. You have platinumed many games which require 100 hours of gameplay in few hours. Then they said, you have finished games and it's stamped as 0 minutes on your profile. Then they said, I have logged in 29 PlayStations. Then they said, I have opened...
Something like that ever happened to you guys? Where it is your account have been hacked?
2,000 plus accounts. I'm not sure, 2,200, 300, 400, in that range. On your PlayStation. I was like...
Let me say shout out to Parisia XP. What up, man? Welcome. Ramer. What up? Welcome, guys.
I was doubting myself. Which games are 100 hours and they are completed in a few hours or minutes on my account? I doubted myself. I said, if I hacked any game, PSN Profiles is gonna ban me. I mean, you know this, guys. PSN Profiles has a zero tolerance for hackers and cheaters. They will flag you instantly. Well, I wasn't flagged on PSN. Which game which requires 100?
So at this point, he's very much confused as to why they are saying he, basically platinum games, got the trophies and didn't have any hours in it. I mean, what could cause this phenomenon? Why it is they were saying that?
Hours. I was still thinking. I was shocked. Then it came back to my mind that these are auto platinums, auto pops. So if you play,
auto platinums, auto pops, right? Auto platinums, auto pop lists. Apparently, when it is you transfer your game from the PlayStation, from console to consoles, they just basically pop all your achievements. Yeah?
Know this, guys. For the people who don't know what's an auto pop, if you, for example, finish Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 or platinum Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 and it took you, let's say, 60 to 70 hours, once you run the PS5 version of Spider-Man, it's going to automatically pop all the...
Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If it is you want to share something on the screen or with the chat, you could throw something in the chat as well.
Trophies, including the platinum. And there's thousands of games now which are like this. And another example is like if you platinum Fortnite on the American version, which requires 1,000 plus hours, if you run the European version, the platinum will also instantly pop. And if it doesn't, you might be required to play a bit and do some stuff for a few hours and you will unlock the platinum. You guys know about this. You can Google it. It's not something new. Or it's not like a glitch or like an exploit on PlayStation. It's something known for many.
Yeah. Before this guy came into this situation with Sony, he had long flowing hair. Matter of fact, they used to call this guy Samson. Now, since this ordeal, this guy is going bald because of Sony. Look at this guy. They stole his identity. They stole his account. They have his pressure going to explode his heart, and his hair is falling off. Crazy work.
Years. I'm surprised PlayStation support doesn't know about this. How can a player know this and you guys don't know?
Wow. Did you hear what he's saying? He is saying that PlayStation support did not know that when it is you transfer your game from an older platform, that it would read like if it is you didn't play the game, but you really did play it. It's a transfer. So not only is Sony not even hiring competent people that know their stuff about Sony, these guys are being paid to tell customers they cannot be helped. This is Sony. Where is Omar? Omar, what do you have to say about this? The PlayStation community is very quiet about this particular story.
And since when? Since when does PlayStation ban people for trophies? I never seen anybody on PlayStation get banned for trophies. People have jailbroken PlayStations with tens of thousands of platinums and they never get banned. I mean, PSN profiles would ban them, yes, but PlayStation doesn't ban them. I know the trophy system inside out, screw by screw, bolt by bolt.
This man said he built the PlayStation program screw by screw, bolt by bolt. He know it inside out. That is to show you what kind of fan. This guy is a super fan. I wouldn't call him a pony because he don't console war, he don't content war. I would call him a big PlayStation fan, and he knows it. And this is what Sony is doing their precious possessions, their most valuable customers. This is how they are treated on Sony.
Nail by nail. I know the system inside out. I know everything about it more than the actual company knows it themselves. Anyways, let's move to the second point. The 0-minute games. Guys, you know why I stopped trophy hunting? Because of this. Because of garbage companies releasing 50 cent to $1 games shovelware on PlayStation, which require 5 to 10 to 20 to 30 seconds to platinum just to make money, and releasing 8 stacks every single day. Yeah. I got fed up with it and I just stopped. I said,
so persons are trophy hunting and he just gave up because Sony is not managing and policing their service.
Forget it, man. I am not gonna tolerate this anymore, so I stopped trophy hunting. Sony accuses me of getting these games with 0 timestamps on, because these games take less than a minute to platinum. I mean, they are there on PlayStation. You can go write them on YouTube or on Google. You can find these games. There are thousands, 4,000 to 5,000 games like this. Imagine 4,000 to 5,000 games maybe. Wow. So why should I be penalized for something you placed? You placed these games on PlayStation. You allowed it. I should be penalized for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move to the.
So what he's saying, we have over 4,000 games where you just spend 3 minutes in the game and you can get platinum, you can get trophies, right? Sony allows that on their platform, but now they are seeing on his end that he would have platinum again in 3 minutes, right? But they would have put a game that could be platinum in 2 minutes into their account. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense.
The next step, the 2,000 accounts. So what if I put 2,000 accounts on my PlayStation? Since when was it not allowed to place an account on my PlayStation? I've been playing for 17 years. You think I will have 2 to 3?
Woo! 17 years this guy have been giving Sony his money. And this is how they do this guy, man. 17 years?
Accounts. Every trophy hunter in the world has accessed more than 1,000 accounts. So go and ban 20 million users or 10 million users. There are many users who put many accounts on PlayStation. It's not against the law to put an account.
He's starting to get vexed, guys. I could see he's starting to get angry.
On the PlayStation. Since when was it against the law? And let's move on to the last step, which is the 29 consoles. I have many PlayStations. I've been playing since 17 years. You think I'm going to stick to 1 or 2 consoles? Yeah. PlayStation 3, Slim, Fat, 4, 4 Pro, 4 Slim, 5, Vita TV, Portable. All these consoles, I have logged them all. I sometimes also travel and play on other countries. I have even I have evidence. I always post this stuff in my story that even when I go to another country, I even play on different consoles. I have even people tell me, you're going to another country to enjoy your time or play PlayStation. They're making fun of me. And I mean, you know this, guys.
Yeah.
I sometimes go to my friend's house and play. We play like multiplayer games. So what's the problem if I go to somebody else's house and even log into his play? Anyways, this is not the case now. These things are all doesn't get you permanently suspended. And forget about me for a second. What about the other guys? I've shown you evidence and screenshots of other users' account information getting leaked, including mine.
Don't you realize that Sony don't care about you ponies? I mean, Sony don't care. You just need to give Sony your money when you have grievances. They don't care about what grievances you have, right? But we are going to expose Sony as a company that they are. This is how they treat their most devoted fans. So if you're a pony and you're listening to this, your time is coming soon. Get ready.
What has this have to do with this case? You're mixing apples and oranges now. So I was shocked by the reply, and I gave PlayStation my defense reply. PlayStation replied back. I mean, in the beginning, they said, we are not going to remove the suspension from your account. It's suspended. You're done. So when I replied to them with this reply, which I gave you now, they said, you know what? We still stand by our what we said about you, but you know what? We're going to unban your account after 45 days.
Wow.
And we're going to keep a close eye on your account. They treated me like a criminal.
They
like
treat
some
you
sort.
they treat you. Look how they treat their customers like a criminal. You heard what this guy is saying? Not only did Sony know that this guy broke a lot of records in the Guinness Book of Records for Sony, they had a working relationship with this guy. They were sending him consoles, games, and so forth. But no one of those community guys could have said that you guys are treating one of our most devoted fans in a horrible way. This is what Sony is doing. Jeez, you ponies are sick to give them your money.
Sort of criminal. I did something bad, on PlayStation that they have even an eye on my account. I was even afraid to log on my PS4 after that. I was just on my one console, PS5. It was really, I was really upset about this. I mean, how can you still, after all the evidence I have given you, you keep on telling me that we stand our ground regarding the violations, and you forgot about the leaks and all these things. As you see, guy, this pissed me off. Why doesn't PlayStation take action regarding the leaks? And
they're not going to take no action against the leaks. Don't you all realize that Sony did nothing when a number of their consumer player PSN accounts got leaked? They did nothing. They didn't give them no refunds. They didn't give them no new games. All they did was swept it under the carpet. IGN said nothing about it. No one held Sony feet to the fire to give the gamers that accounts were sold to the dark web any sort of compensation. And now one of their most devoted fans, they are treating them like a criminal. They are treating this man like if he is, I mean, come on, man, come on.
And just go left about something else and open another subject. Anyways, I swallowed this pill. My friends told me, so I spoke to some professional influencers and told them about this. They said, you know what, Hakoom, just forget it. You got your account back. That's what's important. Continue your life and forget what happened. I'm sure maybe PlayStation knew about this. They're not gonna admit it, but they're working on something. They just gave you a reply just to close the subject. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna swallow this sour pill and forget it.
Wow.
Later on, I was noticing I was not receiving any PR stuff from PlayStation. So I asked them, what is the stuff, guys? Where is Horizon? Where is the Pro? I got nothing anymore. Maybe it's delayed. Maybe it's a human error mistake. I was shocked. They replied to me, we have frozen your PR contract with us and due to the recent events. And me.
Wow. Skibbity bow. I mean, this is crazy.
So good and tasty.
Oh, good. So you guys understand what's going on here? After this guy would have been wronged by hackers, after this guy would have been, humiliated by their tech support, Sony basically canceled his, his promotional deals that they had with. So he was basically penalized for getting hacked. He was basically penalized for complaining. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
Maybe we will look into this and might unfreeze your account in the future, but it might take time. I was finished with this, guys. I knew that PlayStation did not take this breach seriously and they did not care about what I said to them. It's like what the evidence I gave them went directly into the bin. They did not give a damn about all this leaks and everything, and they just stood ground with the stuff they told me about 100-hour platinums in a few hours. I mean, I even challenged them. I made a video reply to them, and stuck it to the email. And I told them and I explained to them that these games are auto platinum pops.
Yeah.
But no, they stood their ground. And I
Wow.
even told them I'm gonna make a video about this. They just did not care about this. So once you don't
Hear this. Guys, I have a proposal. Let us welcome Hakoom to the Xbox family. I guarantee you this, Hakoom. If you come over to the Xbox family side, to the Xbox platform side, your hair will grow back. All of the Xbox fans, if you ask them, their hair, they are flowing Goldilocks here. They have cornrows down to the ground. I mean, come over to the Xbox side and your hair will grow back, Hakoom. Your pressure, your blood pressure will read like a baby. You would have the pressure of a baby. All Xbox fans' pressure is reading like babies, Hakoom. Come over to the Xbox side. Not only would you get good hair, not only would your blood pressure read beautifully, you would have smoother skin, Hakoom. Come over. We welcome you with open arms over here to the Xbox side. Forget about Sony. Forget about these ponies. Forget about these horses. They are no good for your health. They are no good for your teeth and for your breath, Hakoom. Come over. It's good. We're eating good across here, man. We got Game Pass.
care about me, I was forced to release this video and share my story with you guys. So it's not just justice for me, it's justice for all the other players. Every account is, most accounts which are being stolen on PlayStation have 3 digits or 3 numbers on them. You know, these special nice accounts. And seriously, guys, is this a coincidence that my account data get leaked on the same week PlayStation bans me? You think the customer support went on my PlayStation account on that day exactly when my account...
I wonder why they did this guy this, man. Is it a conspiracy? Is it that they had a vendetta against him? What did he do? Was he seen with Phil Spencer? What did this guy do to get his account leaked, to get all his promotional goods banned, to get all his... What did this guy do? Were you eating with Sarah Bond or something, guy? Hakoom, what were you doing to get these ponies so angry?
Information was leaked and banned me for those reasons, which I actually stopped trophy hunting in 2021 and I'm just playing casually. This cannot be a coincidence that my account information is leaked. The person who wants to steal my account calls me on my mobile, my personal mobile, and then PlayStation also bans me. All this on the same week.
And the same. This guy blood pressure was maybe reading 300 that week, man. I'm not laughing at you, Hakoom. I'm just laughing at the situation. This is sad. Hakoom, if it is you see this video someday, this is sad. We welcome you to the Xbox community. We have good meals across here. We have healthy meals. Things to balance your blood pressure. We have like beetroots. I mean, we have what again? We have okra. I mean, we have papaya. We have some good food across here. Come over, man.
Come on, man. This cannot be a coincidence. We all know how this...
Rodney Revenge, welcome, man. What up? Hey, Rodney, I had to make you an admin, man. I had to make you an admin. Let me see if I can make you an admin. Could somebody make Rodney an admin, man? How do you make this guy an admin? Yeah. I need add as moderator. Okay, Rodney, I add you as a moderator. Keep the chat clean. Yeah. So
happened.
So this is crazy.
So there's that. So after that, I decided to quit working with PlayStation and playing any more PlayStation games or even supporting PlayStation.
Give up on the PlayStation. They did you dirty, man. You was a consumer for 17 years. You gave them your time. You gave them your money. This is what they did you? This is what they did you, Hakoom? Come on, Hakoom. You're better than that, man.
I removed it completely from my life after what they've done to me. I mean, I am the victim here. And
yes,
I'm being accused of false accusations, just throwing me under the bus and just saying, yeah, you hacked and bye-bye, your account is suspended. We don't care about the leaks. We don't care about all the evidence I gave them, the photos, the videos, the voice notes, everything I gave them. They just did not give a damn about them. So what do you think, guys? Forget for a second my followers, even my haters. Forget about me for a second. What about the evidence I have put out?
They don't care about the evidence. Ponies never care about the evidence. Every day I make a video, I show these ponies evidence and facts, and they don't care. They are just there to make your blood pressure go up, man. Forget about these ponies. They don't care
about the leaks. There is account information being leaked, transactions,
Guys, this one is scary. I mean, if it is you have a PlayStation account, are you not afraid that your profile would be leaked? Are you not afraid that someone gets your profile? Junta, what up? What up, my TNT brother? TNT massive.
Information, IP addresses, credit card information.
Don't forget, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not. It helps me out a bit. If it is you like what you're hearing, throw a super chat in the chat. That does go a long way as well.
All emails, all these things. I know some will say there is no passwords stored on PlayStation computers. Yes, that's true, but they can change your email anytime they want and seal your account. It's not that hard. It's just a click of a button away.
Wow.
And I've showed you all this evidence now. So please, guys, focus on the main subject, the account information leaks.
So it appears that after he would have maybe put out a video and the ponies started to attack him. Because he started to get haters. I am positive, I am sure that because this guy came out with negative news about Sony, the ponies attacked this guy with full force. Now, if it is he would have called the Xbox community to his rescue, we would have accepted him with open arms, and we would have defended him against the ban, against the horses, and against the mini horses. These guys are sick.
Not what the accusations are, and even with accusations, like I explained, it's not a permanent suspension. Anyways, guys, this is my story, and I've decided to quit working with PlayStation and more with.
Good on you, good on you, Hakoom. Let us for 1 minute say goodbye to a long-time Sony fan, and let us welcome him to the Xbox community. So let's bury Hakoom, the PlayStation gamer. Hakoom, PlayStation gamer, go down. These guys didn't like you, Hakoom. Come over to the Xbox side. Hakoom, go down. The PlayStation don't like you, man. You need to repent and come over to the Xbox side. Hakoom, these ponies, they are sick. You will come to realize it. Yeah. So Hakoom, he quit PlayStation, and I'm happy for it.
PlayStation anymore for what happened to me, and I really wish for the higher ups in PlayStation, the people with brains, the CEOs,
What? The people with brains? I don't know nobody with brains here, man. What are you talking about? You said you are hoping that the higher ups, the people with brains? Come on, man.
Managers, the big guys, the big fishes on PlayStation, please look into this matter.
They are not going to look into it, Hakoom. Hakoom, they are not. They don't care about you. All they care about is this pony ban. They don't care about you, Hakoom. You are not doing enough. You need to be like J-Dub on Twitter 24/7 talking about Xbox. That's what you need to do, and then they would care.
You have a big scandal and corruption inside your company.
But didn't you know that PlayStation was founded on corruption? Didn't you know that, Hakoom? It's only snakes in there, man. Come on.
You have work staff and PlayStation support leaking information. You need better security measures in your system. You can't just leak people's information like this.
Yeah.
It's just, I find it just like unfair when you do this. We trust you with this information.
And that's the big thing. Never trust a pony. When a pony say to go left, you always go right. You never trust a pony. You trust Sony for 17 years, Hakoom, and you lost your hair. Think about it, Hakoom. I remember before you met Sony, your blood pressure was reading the best. I remember when it is you had a bright eye. Look at what Sony have done to you, Hakoom. It's time to leave them all together. Consider it loss. Consider everything you have done for Sony a thing of the past. Welcome to Xbox. Welcome to Game Pass.
You are and you are backstabbing us like this and leaking it to the people. So I hope so. I really hope for the CEO of PlayStation and the rest.
Pee Wee Herman. Here's what Pee Wee Herman is telling Hakoom at this moment.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I tell you, look at how much fun we are having over on the Xbox side here. Look at. Come on. Look at the fun we are having. Hakoom, can't you? Hakoom, we are talking about Indiana Jones, Stalker 2. Hakoom, we are having fun across here. Good Lord, I'm not making fun of it.
Please look into this matter and please clean this department from this corrupted staff.
No, they will
and
continue.
I hope this video reaches the correct people. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And if you have any question, please leave it in the comment box below.
Wow. Guys, what a story. Hakoom have seen the injustice of Sony. He has seen the injustice of these ponies. I mean, I am positive. I could bet my last dollar that when he came out with the story, ponies attacked him. Let me see. Let me see if it is. Yeah, I'm sure ponies attacked this guy. There are so many ways to protect your account on PlayStation that I don't believe this unless. So you see what the ponies are saying here? That he did not protect his account on PlayStation. They are calling this shipping. What is it? I'm hearing you paid multiple people to beat games. Look at it. This is what the ponies are saying. They attacked. I told you guys. No, I didn't read the comments before I played these videos. But I told you guys, I know the pony community so well. If anybody talk bad about PlayStation, they would attack with full force. I knew it. This guy is saying that he did not protect his profile. That is why it was hacked. Right? Let me see what again I see here. Let me see. I was disappointed with what they did to you. I hope you. Oh, this has to be on the Xbox community. Well, this is an Xbox fan here. Come on, man. You see, I told you, the best community. You see, I didn't even know this guy was an Xbox. Let me hear this guy I like here, man. This is an Xbox guy here, right? These ponies are sick. They would attack this guy with full force. I know it. I know they will do it. That's why they are so quiet about it. Right? But this is what we are seeing happening right now, guys. We are seeing that data is very important. Your data is very important. So you guys need to protect it. I mean, one thing this guy did well is not have his credit card information on his profile. Anyone that have any profile, because anything can happen, please secure your information because I don't think anything like this will happen on Xbox side to the point where you will get suspended and the Xbox team will not understand where you are coming from. This guy sent information after information, evidence after evidence, and Sony and the guys who he was talking with did not do anything. So let this be a lesson to everyone here tonight. Protect yourself, especially if you have an Xbox and a PlayStation. You need to know, you need to research how to give yourself maximum security, especially on Sony's console, because they don't care. I mean, when it is Pee Wee Herman and Yoshida and they heard that this guy account got, ain't
nobody got time for that.
Anyway, guys, this was fun. This stream was fun, man. This was one of my longest streams. We have been here for more than an hour and a half. It was fun. Shout out to Mello. You could catch him, Double O Mello on Twitter. Give him a shout out. Give him a subscribe. You know, I know something will be happening. Maybe we got bumped off. But shout out to Melo wherever he is, man. Guys, it was fun. We did see a lot. Don't forget on your way out to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Send me a super thanks, a super chat. It helps. And you know what? I'll see you guys next week. This was a good show. Shout out to Xbox's Best Box. Shout out to Trilla Ali. Shout out to Xbox Jones. Shout out to Sleche. I'm very active in the chat, Sleche. Shout out to you. Shout out to Xbox Jones. Big B Money. Xbox is King. All of you guys, Rob, Professor Strong, big time supporter. Shout out to all you guys. You guys coming and just rocking out with me is a big support, right? So guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Look out for, I might do a video Tuesday. Look out for that video on Tuesday. Take it easy, guys. Be safe. Don't forget to put God first and mankind after. See you guys in the next one. Later.